Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. This particular video is a review of a really nice sleek sort of desktop dock charger for your iPhone from Sinjimoru, but it's also going to be opened up to a Q&A session a little bit later on in the video. So if we've got any live viewers tuning in and you want to ask me some tech questions, the latter part of this video is going to be for asking those tech questions. So please do line up your questions, get them ready, and ask away in the second part of this video. If you're watching live, of course, ask the questions live. If you've missed the live broadcast, don't worry, you can still use the regular comment section and I'll answer the questions a little bit later on. So do remember, after the review, get those questions ready. We'll open this up to a Q&A. So here we go. This is the product box, Sinjimoru. This is their Sync iPhone dock. A very simple product. Don't normally review bits and pieces like this on the channel because they're so simple in their function. There's not a lot you can say about them, but I can say a lot about the design of this because I think it's really nicely designed. So simple product packaging, which I always appreciate. I've got the charging dock plugged in, so I'll give you a closer look once we've just shown you this in action. But it comes with a captive cable on the back that plugs in via USB. You can get this, I think, in different colours as well. It's got like a rubberised base and then this really shiny sort of bottom portion that's a really nice shape. And again, I'll bring this closer to the camera once I've just popped my iPhone on here. So we can pop this on the desk. Actually, let's get the box just so it's a little bit higher for you to see. And then we can pop our phone on like so, and it starts charging. It's as simple as that. It's a very, very nice design. And again, as I mentioned before, I will give you a closer look at this in a short while, but it just sits very elegantly on your desk. We can even pop it up here, give you a better look up here. Just sits very elegantly on the desk, charging away. And it works with any lightning connector iPhone. I wouldn't put an iPad on here because that's going to be a little bit too sort of top heavy. But it's a really nice little dock. Very, very cool indeed. Now, of course, we have got wireless charging, so you don't need this for all iPhones now. A lot of people are using wireless chargers. But I think that something like this on your desk looks really nice and it allows you to keep your phone in that sort of upright position to read notifications and things like that. But for older iPhones that don't have wireless charging, I think this is a really good choice. And I've left links to where you can buy this down in the video description area. So let's just take this off and give you a closer look. I'm going to unplug. There we go. So it's got quite a long cable. I'd say that cable is about 1 metre in length, maybe a little bit over. It is a captive cable. So as I mentioned before, it is you can't extend it other than if you buy a USB extender for this end. Standard USB connector on here. And then this is the design. This is why I really like it. It's very, very nice design. Just look at this. Very, very cool. Just got a nice shine to it, nice elegant look. And as I mentioned before, I think you can get this in other colours as well. So really cool. This is obviously the aluminium coloured one, or the shiny chrome finish, I should say, one. It looks very, very nice. And then it has got the lightning connector built in to that top section for charging. Now, my only worry is with larger iPhones, like my iPhone XS Max, there's nothing sticking up the back to support it, so all of the weight is going on here, and there's no flex in this. This is pretty rigid, so your phone is just sitting on this base, which has got a little bit of branding on it, just on the top here. So any bigger sort of iPhones, like the iPhone XS Max, I'd worry a little bit, but anything smaller than that, the normal iPhone 10, XS, and backwards from there, I think is absolutely fine. Just a really nice shape to this as well, though. I think it's just a nice piece of design. I really do like it. It's very, very cool. So if you've got an older iPhone that doesn't charge wirelessly, this is well worth considering. Gritty shaker, does it leave fingerprints? Yes. Because it's shiny, it leaves fingerprints and dust, but a little bit of a polish. They come off very, very easily. It's easy to keep looking nice. It looks very, very cool indeed. This is the Sinjimoru Sync iPhone dock. I think it's very, very cool. Now, do check out the links to where you can pick this up down in the video description. Thank you to Sinjimoru for sending this out to me to review. I think it's well worth checking that out. Now, I did mention I'm going to open this particular broadcast up to a Q&A session at the end, and I have got a few questions that have already come in via Twitter and email I'm going to answer very quickly. If any of you watching live have got any questions, please do pop them in the live chat. Now, one of the first questions, I'm going to have to lean over here just very quickly. One of the first questions I had come in is, Dave, you haven't given us a camera update for a long time. I normally update you on what cameras I'm using for production. I use a Sony AX53 camcorder or video camera for the live broadcast because I can plug that into the main, so I haven't got to worry about it running out of battery. What am I currently using for production on the videos? Well, I'm in a current transition stage of switching to another camera so that I can bring you some more videos, and that's going to be from Canon. So I'm looking at Canon, and I'm going to be bringing you a review of one of their new models very soon. The camera I'm currently using sort of day to day for production of some of the videos is this. This is the Panasonic FZ1000 Mark II. It's a bridge camera, so I've been using this quite a lot, and I still do use my Sony A7s as well. So that's the camera situation. Another question that came in quite recently is what's happened to the editing room tour. I normally do an editing room tour once a year. I haven't done one for quite a long time now, and I keep mentioning to you I'm waiting. See this empty space behind me here? Woo! Just behind me here. It's going to be really exciting, but I'm still waiting for a Philips 4K monitor to go in there. I was previously promised one. I'm still hoping that it comes in because that's going to be like my MacBook Pro area. I'm going to connect the MacBook Pro with a dock to the external monitor, and then that's going to be sort of another sort of workstation just behind me there. So that's hopefully coming up very soon, but I'm just fingers crossed that the Philips monitor's still coming in, otherwise I've got to find the funds to get in a monitor for myself. Another question that comes in very frequently is, why do I primarily just do live videos now? What about the pre-recorded videos? What's happened to the pre-recorded? We really like them. We like seeing close-up shots of the products. That will be happening again very soon. I've just been so busy with other projects and other work that live video really does suit me at the moment, and you guys enjoy it as well because you all tune in live. You get to chat with me and say hello. For example, we've got Gritty Shaker, David, Mark, Craig, David, and also Oz Raigbo all in the live chat, and it's just great that I can talk to you live and interact with you. Oz Raigbo is from Ghana, which I think is very cool that we get to hear where you're all from, and I love that interaction within the videos, and it also gives you a chance to ask questions. So that's part of the reason why I do live, because of the interaction. The other is because it fits into the schedule, but rest assured you will get some pre-recorded videos in the mix, as you have previously anyway. Over the past couple of months I've done some pre-recorded videos. For example, I did a video on the Sonos amp and also some speakers down in the studio, so you will still get pre-recorded videos from time to time. Thank you very much for asking the questions. If you want to ask them live, you can. If you want to ask them for the next sort of video or the next Q&A session, always tweet me at Geekanoids. If you follow me on Twitter, then that's where you can sort of tweet me your questions as well. And I always make a note of the really interesting ones to cover in future videos. So that's it for this particular video. Thank you very much for tuning in. Just as a recap, if you want to pick up a good wired charging dock, then this one from Sinjimoru is well worth checking out. There are links down in the video description to where you can buy that for yourself. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic day ahead, and I'll see you in another video very soon. It's a wrap.